sides were struggling, but today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. They couldn't stop him there. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage. And he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's in the clear. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught quickly. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They keep him off balance with a run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Now they run a draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the return now from midfield. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
There's the danger of punting so deep in your own territory, and the punter doesn't get off a great punt, doesn't allow his cover team to get downfield, and give credit to the return team. They set it up perfectly. He walks into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you that.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Oh, it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
To throw, it's Montgomery. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Defense is coming after him. He stays alive. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Receiver makes the catch.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To the air, it's Montgomery. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incomplete.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback looking to scramble. Picks up the force and is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible split by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Stewart. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Fair catch made at the 35. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Boom, gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they come roaring back now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Play action here on first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, it's a nice route here by the wide receiver in tight man coverage, breaking towards the sideline. And how about the quarterback? The placement of the football out in front where only his guy could get his hands on it.
That completion makes it second and medium. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Great move in the open field. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. No pass rush. Yes.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years of Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. This guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And looking for a big play here. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Chris, it's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made over the middle. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What an amazing comeback here.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quick throw over the middle. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Montgomery. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's got the first and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. And now here comes the point after attempt. They knocked through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Makes it 2nd and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped. Now to try here for the extra point.
Well, that's an example.
And the kick is blocked. Defense returning it now. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Now, a 4th down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. here in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Working clock with the ground game. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.